This is the Negro Ninja. And it's funny how hoes make videos complaining about men when there's really no logical reason why they should be doing such things. Because they not only control the narrative, but they control the sex. They control damn near everything there is to control about the dating game. Because the dating game is designed for bitches to just act a fool. Okay, so when they really make videos about men, they sound like them talking about themselves. Okay, because I promise you, if you was to switch her voice with a deep sounding voice, okay, you can even put the robot voice on it, okay, that you hear from the Reddit videos, and listen to her tell her stories and take out all the pronouns, okay, I guarantee you would think that this is a dude making a red pill video or a MGTOW or whatever the hell is. Well, dudes use bitches as an example to rant. As an example to rant. Okay. Okay. This also proves that you basically have to be a hoe in order to get hoes to take it past that stage that they're trying to block you at. For them to go all the way with you and commit and take it to something real steady and or marriage, you got to be an amateur bitch. Okay, and it also shows that they don't mind hearing shit about bitch as long as it's not coming from a nigga. Okay, everything is okay until a negro says all things negative about bitch. All right, so I was on a video that was talking about a dude. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Okay, so the video is a girl responding to a Twitter post from a nigga. He says, "I can't believe my girlfriend really think I'm going to marry her and we'll live happily ever after. As soon as I get a decent job, I'm gonna leave her and start dating my types TF." Okay, and got the laugh so hard that he crying face up. Okay, and I'm just like, so who gives a damn? Okay, because this is what you hoes created. These are the monsters you bitches create. Okay, and it's like a hoe would tell you. Okay, to level up means you that they get a nigga that got more money. Okay, I was talking to a bitch about this in college. She talking about some level up. I said, "What you mean, a better dude?" And I'm just talking like she got some sense. And she said, "Okay, so he's basically saying that he's gonna level up when he gets more money, and all of a sudden he's the bad guy." Okay, and it's just funny to me. Bitches create problems and they complain about the problems they create. See, when a man struggles, we got valid reasons of struggle. Hoes find some shit to struggle to make her struggle. Okay, please do not make me use the Garden of Eden. That's another example. Like I said, you got to keep going back to the Garden of Eden. Okay, all points for about man and bitch stems from that. Okay, because all problems in this reality stems from man and bitch not acting the way bitch is supposed to. Okay, you hoes had paradise and you gave it all away. Okay, for some inferior dick. Dick that wasn't even from a human dude, but an animal, you disgusting horse. Proving that it's not about the quality of the nigga, but the quality of a lie. If a squirrel came into her ear and started whispering sweet nothings the correct way, she would tickle his balls. That's what a bitch is. Okay. A bitch is just however she feels. Okay, but this is not why I'm really making this video. I'm making this video in response to a dumb whore in the comments section. Okay. Because, once again, hoes create these problems. Okay, they walk around making bad decisions on purpose and then talking shit about men. Okay, banking this dude for saying this, by the way, and end up saying stupid shit like what I'm about to read real quick. Okay, so this is the comment that got me and this whole talking shit to each other. Not the woman that make the video. Me and her, we ain't got nothing beefing. She alright to me. Because we didn't do nothing to each other. Alright. So the whore in the comment section is responding to the video. And she says, "I have to admit, I have dated," with quotes, "guys just because I was bored. And when got bored with them, I was on to the next one. Especially when they start getting feelings. Hey, hold on, what you say? Hey, I gotta go. This ain't what I came for. Now let me just stop and let this just sink in for a second. This is bitch. Talking all this type of shit. And we'll call a dude a dog just for wanting the coochie. Okay, I loved him. He used me for the coochie. Okay, that's what niggas have to go through. Okay, because from my experience, when you try to take this shit seriously and try to get with a woman and be legit, she turns out to be a hoe. When you just trying to have fun, she want to just fuck with you all the time. Oh, she know you want the pussy. She goes out of her way to make sure you don't get it easily. Okay. And a dude, finessing a whore out of pussy is not even all that bad. Okay, because you bitches shouldn't be the way you are. Okay, if it takes a lot to get you, then you deserve everything that comes from what it takes to get your stinking ass. So continuing what this whore said in the comments. She says, I was even so bold enough to let them know, to give them an option on whether to mess with me or not. And they always stayed around. Okay. This one guy thought he can change my mind when I told him I was bored. And moving on, he got crazy. Okay. I mean, full on stalker mode. See, let me look at some of the comments real quick of hoes validating stupidity, because they're not really validating hoe. Hoes get behind stupidity. Okay, it's about what you represent as, whatever the hell you are. That's what a hoe get behind. So a bitch told this hoe, at least you were honest. Okay, but when I tell people I was trying to lay my dick on her forehead, see, that's what you get. I'm like, how? How the fuck am I wrong for wanting to put my penis where it's supposed to be at? Okay, how's that wrong? All right, it's not like I'm gonna mistreat her when I'm getting or taking it. After I take the coochie, once it's offered to me, hand it to me or whatever. Okay, let me just he give me this. I'm just gonna take it and say. Okay, so anyway, some other bitch says men like when women aren't attached. I bet you if you were loving and wanted to see him all the time, they would leave. Now, once again, talking to bitches, it's very weird. It's like Bizarro world in the Superman comics. Okay, it's like you walking into one of those stupid Masonic pictures or something that people be drawing, where everything is just opposite. Nothing makes sense. Everything good is bad. Everything bad is good to a hoe. Okay. And then got a nerve to complain about dudes for complaining that a hoe is a hoe when he wanted love. I said, bitch, you a sociopath. I said, you're a sociopath. And the hoe says, okay. Okay, then she, I said, yet if a dude only wants a girl for the cooch, y'all act like that nigga was Ted Bundy. And then the whore that made the original comment responded, if a dude did that, in a matter of fact, I have been offered a FWB situationship, which I respectfully decline, which she's a lie. I would simply go my way. Everything this bitch is saying is a 100% lie. Okay, you sound just like your makeup. I think your makeup is a little bit better than your lie. She says, never been in the business of trying to fix things. Never walked into a relationship hoping my partner would change down the line. LOL. That's foolishness. I wouldn't and couldn't get mad at a guy for bearing his intentions. I simply take the role that benefits me the most. Walking away. Such a liar. Okay, and I said, that is 100% lie. Y'all love to go along with stuff and then try to trap dudes. If you are telling the truth, then the guy wasn't all that good looking, and y'all weren't in the same league. Not saying that you ain't good looking or something, because I wasn't really trying to insult her. I'm just trying to make a point. Okay, basically just saying I know you full of shit. Okay, so she says, laugh out loud. Have a nice day, sir. You clearly have this made up impression of women Live by it and see where it takes you. Have a nice life. So this bitch basically trying to curse me. Okay. Have a nice day, sir. Have a nice life. You bitches are witches. I said, that's a, hold on. I lost it. Hold up. Yeah, bitches are witches. And I said, that's the typical female response. You were figured out and fled as usual. I made it pretty far with this impression of them. Already. Okay, you should have asked yourself how far will you get if you don't rise above the stereotypical female. I should have said the stereotypical bitch. And I said, I also want to point out that if you're going to curse someone, don't sugarcoat it. Let everybody know you're evil. You sound hurt. Calm your nerves. Whoever she is, she can't hurt you anymore, honey. I said, hold on. Says a thing that tells men that it will date them out of boredom, but goes no further than simply saying they are together. You speak for all of them because you all are the same. And you are right. You can't hurt me because I got sense enough not to deal with you. And I should have said your dumb ass. Okay, you just got to stop and think about this. Niggas, I'm struggling to find love. Niggas offer a bitch love. I'm struggling to find a nigga that don't want to love me. Like I said, it don't make sense for hoes to be on social media or YouTube complaining about niggas when you got a million niggas in a friend zone that you haven't even met yet. All right, and let me see if I can read some more stupid comments. Okay, first let me read a comment from a simp. Okay, it's an old ass simp too. You know, they're the worst type of simps. They be simping for a long ass time. Okay, he says, women don't settle for just a man. Just because he's a man that is good company, make sure the man loves you. Make sure his anger issues aren't too serious. Make sure he touches you in a good way. If he touches you once in anger, leave him quick. Put that in capital letters with quick, with the exclamation. Good luck, ladies. And he did like this. And I imagine that he doing a little sissy gesture while doing that. Okay. Okay, and the hoes is telling him, oh, thank you for the advice. Okay, you bitches don't need no advice to fuck up. Okay, you didn't have advice on how to fuck up when you was first created. You did a excellent job at it. Okay, they so good at fucking up that they pretty much created the definition or the concept of fucking up. Okay, because everything was perfection. Okay, everything in the garden was perfection except for the hoe. Okay, because the hoe materialized imperfection. I'm just not perfect unless I am imperfect. Okay, you hear them saying stupid shit like that today. Perfectly imperfect. That's the same mindset them bitches had in the garden. All right, and here's a comment from a whore. She says, this is why I don't take men seriously when they say, why can a woman be with us from the beginning when I had nothing? Because you'll leave us when you get rich and find someone better. She put that in quotes. I'm not dissing all couples who've been with their partners since the beginning. It's just rare when the husband becomes rich, he stays with their spouse. Because if the motherfucker was getting what he want from the beginning, your dumb ass wouldn't have to risk situations like that. You bitches shouldn't be the way you are as bitches. All right, and here's some more demonic shit from a hoe that is responding to this dumbass comment. The Bible says women owe nothing to a man unless he's her husband. Bitch, you don't even act like you owe your husband something. We must be equally yoked. Well, that's the contract to build together. The Bible don't say nothing about building nothing together. Shut your dumb ass up. Okay, marriage. They don't want to build together if there's a literal contract holding them accountable. Like, since when do niggas run from accountability as much as, even if a nigga runs from accountability, that's only if he catches, if he's caught in the cookie jar. Okay, hoes run when ain't nobody chasing their dumb ass. Okay, they find some shit to run from. They create shit to run from. Okay, that's why niggas that's good with hoes get into the goofiest situations. Anyway, do you buy a house without seeing it? No. Do you marry a man whose mother didn't raise him properly? No. And first of all, y'all asses is lying because everything y'all do is with niggas whose mamas did not raise them properly. Or if they was raised properly, they are not a proper nigga, but just pretending to be one if he looks like a decent nigga to everybody else. Wondering how the fuck you got into this dumbass situation. All right, let's see. Well, this is going to be long. Hold on. And that's the woman who owed him maturity, his mother. We are not their mama. Hypergamy in actual studies, not forum misinfo. It's actually about the male mate choice as in those boomer, and she put trade up in quotations, marriages. And apparently that's the question. Hypergamy, by definition, if we made trade up marriages illegal, a lot more women would be willing to, as she put, invest in quotations and divorcing men for having illegitimate children. That too. What the fuck did you just say, you dumb asshole? Okay. All right. That makes as much sense as you hoes trying to glorify your period being something that is a blessing. No, the hell it's not. Okay, only in the sense that your dumb ass can get pregnant, but that's a curse for your stupid ass. Okay, and that whole paragraph, whatever the fuck that was, okay, that witchcraft sounding shit is the main reason why you got to be a dumb motherfucker and able to get access to all the areas that a hoe is closing off to you when she's dealing with you. She's not going to go far when you smart. Okay, unless she can just, figure out a way to play games with you. Let me just sit back and throw rocks at the lion. Let me go over here. I don't want to get too close to him. Okay. All right, here's another dumb comment from another hoe. All right, again, I asked, why not just stay single until he got his money right? Sounds extremely hobo-sexual. And I pray that the bitch that he's with, she put girl, but you already know what time it is, has enough sense to dump him on the spot. Okay, hoes have a hard time leaving dysfunction. If she dump him, I'm pretty sure she's not going to do it easy. Okay, and that goes back to the first comment that I was reading from, a bitch that's possibly as dumb as this one. Let me read that again. Hold on, let me find the comment. She said that she dated guys just because she was bored, and when they got feelings, she was like, this ain't what I came here for. Okay, bitch, if you don't feel like you want to date dudes at all, why even have yourself around them? Why even have male friends? Okay, it just don't make any sense. Okay, that's like a straight man being friends with gays. Okay, you don't fucks with that lifestyle. Why the fuck are you around these people like you was a part of that shit? You ain't shit. Okay. Okay, does a nigga be around bitches that he don't really want? You want the hot one. That's what you finna linger towards, ain't you? Okay, so the bitch got mental issues and then talking this type of shit to this dude. When that's the monster that they created, bitch. That's Bitchenstein's monster. All right, here's another comment from a dumb whore. I love the internet. Idiots reveal themselves and their inner thoughts, which is my ammunition for me and my, because she put my in capital letters, well-being and future. Okay, bitch, you telling on yourself right here, because that's what you hoes is doing every time y'all try to copy niggas and make videos talking about the opposite gender. You ain't got no reason to complain. You hoes can win at any second. Just date a decent dude. Okay, let me read one last comment. This shit here stupid. I pray that all of us singles, soon to be single, married ladies, and good men too, don't ever be fooled the way he's making an absolute fool out of his girl that way. OMG, wow, cannot stomach this. It's so devastating, wasting time on someone who you thought you were married only to find out you were a placeholder. Well, how about you become a Negro? Okay, and start dating this bitch that you thought was squeaky clean only to find out she sucked the dick of every nigga that you shook hands with in the last 24 hours. Okay, why are you talking to him? Okay, imagine you trying to stop... Hold up. Imagine you having to stop talking to someone you thought you would eventually marry one day. Wow. Okay, and this pretty much just proves that you hoes don't know the basics of the struggle that Negroes got to go through. Let me read it. Okay, I got to read one more because it's just funny to me. So here are some responses to what she just said. Somebody's simping. I never believed in stringing a bitch along. It's a callous thing to do. You're a liar because you simping right now. Somebody said, AKA a practice girl. And then they dare judge notches. You shouldn't be a practice bitch. Why would you put yourself in a worse situation when your dumb ass get everything handed to you? Okay, so the girl who originally made the comment gives a response. I've experienced it. To the bitch that I just said about the practice girl comment. I experienced it, and I'm now single because I'm afraid to go through that. I think with this generation, you have to be careful all around as a woman, especially when dating in a relationship or committed. I think that we need to vet more right off the bat in the future. Okay, once again, you hoes can sense who's good and who's bad. Okay, the simple answer to this problem is just do the opposite of what you're doing already. You ain't even got to think about it. You just know that you fucking up already and just do the opposite. And that's all I got to say for this rant. Okay, bitches do not have any legal right to complain about niggas. Okay, they just choose to. They much as just love misery. Okay, they win so much. Okay, that winning just numbs them. So the only way they can function is by feeling the pain. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.